Hey everyone, it's Holly King, and I'm starting a new game called XOXO Blood Droplets. I just realized after recording for like 5-10 minutes, I was not recording, so I have to do this all over again. At least my ears aren't bleeding this time around. So this game so far seems very yandere. She probably is gonna kill people, not gonna lie. So let's do the new game, and I'll do the storyline again, because it's fun, a little cool blood. XOXO Blood Droplets is often very silly, but horror elements are regularly present. It includes strong cursing, violence in many varieties, death, blood, exaggerated personalities, disturbing behavior, and more. Excuse me. The game is recommended for those who are 18 and older. Thank you for playing. Alright, let's choose the first name for the main character, which is going to be Ghost. Let's go. Do you want to watch the prologue? I said yes. So we're going to do it. Hey, here we are. I'm starting my junior year in high school, and that means it's time to get to work on filling out a new diary. Someone's going to want to make a biography about me eventually, so I got to make sure they'll have the material they need. Every teenager says that at one point in time in their life, I swear. This year is especially important because I finally convinced my parents to let me attend a boarding school, and all I had to do was get myself thrown out of all the public schools they sent me to. Yeah. It's called St. Sarah Bell, or SSB. I knew as soon as I arrived at the gate that living here was gonna be amazing. First couple days in this joint, and things are already working exactly as well as I figured they would. Basically, everybody wants to be my friend. The only ones that truly stand out are Lynn, the school nurse who goes by his last name. It's a damn shame he's faculty and off the table in terms of dating. So you say. Looks like a girl, though. Nothing wrong with that. Just say he looks like a girl. Alicia Rosales. She used to be my neighbor until she also got sent off to boarding school. Small world. And Missy Smith, some random cheerleader bitch. She's pretty cool. She's a bitch, but cool. Yeah? Yeah. They're still really not that important, though. Now things are getting good. In order to create a harmonious learning community, SSB has these required after-school group activities with goofy bonding exercises and such. I want to see what these goofy things are. Mine is extra special. It's the group for the most abysmally awful students around. The kind of people who were so unwanted by all the normal groups that they had to invent this new one. I'm certainly not going to complain about that placement considering who my groupmates are. There's Pran Taylor, a hateful rock. Jeremy King, misery incarnate. Bae Pyun, a smug prick. Sorry if I fucked it up. Shiloh Fields, fakey McStalker. Nate Lawson, an over-emotional perfectionist. And Everett Gray, a dickish hipster guy. They are such jerks and so much fun. Plus, it turns out that Lynn is the supervisor. I've noticed that besides those group douches, there are also a lot of lovely and charming and normal guys running around in this school. Well, there used to be. For some reason, people like that just keep transferring out or totally disappearing or winding up dead. How mysterious. I surely have no idea what could be going on there. But anyway, as I was explaining, this is a great place. Just amazing. It's like Yandere Simulator meets fucking Doki Doki. Hey, it's hard to keep up with everything that happens around here. Time is flying by. I've cemented myself in the dumb social society of the school. We've had a bunch more meetings. I turned 17, and the group even got to go on an overnight field trip together. And also, I'm in love. Yes, I cannot deny it. One of my ridiculous groupmates has truly wormed his way into my heart. I just want to see him all the time. The world is such a beautiful place. Why is life so unfair? I like him and I know he likes me, but we've never been able to get together. Why do all those other assholes have to ruin everything? I want to end it all. It's Friday and there's another meeting. Woo! Seriously though, I'm done missing my chances. Enough is enough. I will get what's mine this weekend, even if it's the last thing I do. Yeah, I already read all that. I was halfway through the tutorial when I found out I messed up. Gosh dang it. Welcome to XOXO Blood Droplets. We've got a mini tutorial before the game continues. This is the non-commercial build. It includes a prologue and 3 separate storylines. Later on, a commercial DLC will be released that includes 9 new stories you can branch off into. Some of the characters we'll meet at the beginning of the game only really come into play during those 9 additional stories. And there are a few characters who don't appear at all in the base version. They just show up in the DLC. You can see their names listed in the VA cast list. Partial voice acting will be added to the free build of the game at the same time the DLC releases. It isn't currently in the game. As a visual novel, XOBD is pretty straightforward to play. You get to read the stories and then choose the options you prefer as choices come along. Though, there are a few gameplay elements that require a bit of explanation. In most scenes, a button will be situated at the upper left corner that opens the character bio screen. You can look up a character there to go over some notable qualities. So you can click that and it does things. I just don't want to click it right now. You can also go over the guy's opinion on the other dudes around, plus the MC. Generally, the boys do not get along, but there are some exceptions. You can also use the bio page to check on the current affection level of the MC. In XOXO Blood Droplets, the MC starts out liking your guy of choice as much as she possibly can. As the events unfold, you get to decide if she continues to feel that way or if she begins to tire of his ridiculousness. There are 3 levels of love. It uses a heart icon and is the starting point. Unsure, it uses an ellipsis icon. And done, it uses a red X icon. It isn't possible to go straight from love to done. You'll need to spend at least some time at unsure first. And most cases, you can't go back up to love after deciding to be unsure. While playing, you might end up having a thought bubble appear in the upper right corner. That's an indicator letting you know what's about to happen is tied to the affection of the MC. If you make the same story choices to reach that scene while having a different affection level, then the event will play out differently. Brand new choices options may become available. Some of the affection indicators show 2 icons inside the bubble. That means the same scene happens with either of those affection levels. If you want something new, you'd have to visit that scene with the one affection level that's not shown. In the game, you'll know if you're making a choice that changes affection level or if it's a normal story choice by color of the choice buttons. If the buttons each have a light pink heart on them, it's a story choice. If the hearts are red, instead, it's an affection level choice. Changing the affection level usually doesn't influence the event that you're currently in. The impact happens further down the road. Normal story choices can immediately cause a big change, or they can do seemingly nothing at first, only to come into play later. When a choice menu does appear, the game makes an automatic save for you. You can always return to the last choice you saw by clicking the button on the text box with an A and an up arrow on it. An automatic save isn't made when you're choosing where to go on a map screen. It's recommended to make a save of your own at those junctions. The map screen is a top-down view of the school with different points of interest you can visit. The bottom right corner has a box with your current objective written inside. Oh, okay. This is where I stopped and started recording. Sometimes the place you go will move the story forward. Sometimes it will lead to your demise, and sometimes nothing happens. Lastly, XOXO Blood Droplets has a few hotkey shortcuts you can use. To open the text history, H hides the text box and other user interface assets that are on screen. Art pieces will still be visible. S takes a screenshot. A opens the accessibility option the game engine RenP has. The settings can be changed, and XOBD will keep working. But if the text size or line spacing is increased significantly, the words will start to be cut off. F turns full screen mode on or off. V turns an electric voicing system on off. Tab and Control both skip text you've gotten already. You can go to the settings screen and change it so all text is skipped, even parts you haven't seen yet. Page up rolls back to the prior line. Delete can be used on the save load screens to remove unwanted save files by putting the cursor over the slot and hitting the key. Thank you so much for playing. Alright, let's actually play! Hooray! Okay, gang, I'm here. Let's get this thing started. Why are you showing up now? Were you doing something? Not really. If you say so. Is this any way to greet a person with suspicion? Thank you so much for gracing us with your presence, Muffin. That's better. I hate you already. Ghost! Hi! It's nice to see you! You'll get a greeting when you're here at the time when we're supposed to be gathering. You missed that. I like it. Hey! Things don't start just because you've arrived. Yeah, they kinda do. Ghost has a point. Ghost has a point. She's always late, so every time we're left waiting on her before we can begin these vile meetings. She's not always late. Ghost tries her best. Shut up, Shiloh. Ha ha ha. Actually, dears, he's right and you're wrong. Piranha was late for a meeting once, and another time he and Jeremy were late together. I am not wrong. You think I don't remember those times? I remember. That was an intentional exaggeration. So true. Are you the fucking hyperbole police? No. He's a guy who wanted to and succeeded in riling Nate up. Also, I'm surprised you know that word. I'm not riled up. Wow, this is going to be a great meeting of the unofficial Unfriendable Society. I can tell. Haha, what a fun name. It's so catchy. It's shit. It also isn't exactly true. No one here is completely unfriendable. You're still telling yourself that lie. Yes, we've been having these meetings because the school hopes we can all get along, and that hasn't changed. Now let's start things off right. Do you have something planned this time, or do you have no ideas like usual? That's... Excuse me. Hello, officer. Officer is correct. Are you Nurse Lynn? I need to have a word with you for a moment. Is it urgent? Very. Alright, well, I'll be back, and I expect you all to still be here when I return. Don't worry, Lynn. I've got my eyes on these guys, if you know what I mean. Good. See you in a moment. I appreciate the cooperation. This is so scary. I hope no one is in trouble. Calm down, St. Sarabelle is increasing its security some because all the issues they've been having recently. She's probably informing him of a new policy. Now I repeat, people need to get their acts together. I'm glad. Whatevs, since fucking Angel Man is gone, let's have a topic actually worth talking about for once. Like what? Like, who at this school deserves to die? Oh my god, look at his eyes. Oh! I have an answer for that. I have an answer for that. All of them! Ha! If everyone was dead, who would you get to do favors for you? No longer being alive would be the greatest favor they could ever give. I'm sick of looking at their faces. Present company excluded. Well, I guess I can kind of see where you're coming from. No one ever behaves the way they should. It's so frustrating. Yeah, I can think of a few people who with faces that could really use a good boot bat against them, asking for one annoying blue-haired jackass. Tisk tisk, how violent, Cookie. Don't pretend like you're above it. Blah, blah. I won't. Instead of pretending, I'll actually be above it. Amazing, I know. More like impossible. How could anyone go to the school and not find at least one person they want to see dead? Yes, there are occasionally practical reasons to end a life, but that is not what you're talking about, nor is that something I'll likely have to engage in. Excuse me. Besides, nothing that happens here is my problem, so it's easy not to see such a sensitive soul like this rest of you. Ha ha. Aha. Aw, how sweet, bae. Right, and what are you gonna do once you're out of high school? What happens in this world still won't be of my concern. You have to live in this world too, you know. It's your and everyone's responsibility to make sure it's as good as it can be. Anyone's not going to do it then they need to get out. I am going to get out in not too long a time. You're going to kill yourself soon? What happy news. Ha ha ha, I'm very sorry, but that's not what I had in mind. What else could you possibly mean by that? Don't tell me your frail, pathetic self was planning on becoming an astronaut. Maybe he thinks the fantasy world he's constructed in his head counts as being somewhere other than on this earth. Come now, duckies. Of course I'm referring to how I'm not human. I do intend to go back to where monsters like me are from eventually. Oh, fine. I didn't realize that was an option for you. I don't give a fuck. We've got his lame answer. You're a part of this conversation now, Jeremy, so talk. Sigh, it's all pointless. No one springs to mind right now as being worth it. Except for you, Everett. I'm literally shocked. What a boring choice, but I definitely feel the same about you. It looks like we have one thing in common. We'd both need to want you dead for us to have that in common. Technically, the two of us both wanting some person dead is a loose connection. But that's not what you were aiming for there. If the world wasn't such a miserable place, humans as dumb as you would have died on their own already, and I wouldn't have to deal with them. Fuck you, you ugly bitch. The world is miserable because of miserable people, and we all know who's the king of that. Lovely pun, Dumpling. I suppose this means Pranny is next. Is there anyone you think should die? You don't have to say who. You just yes or no. I'm sure even you can handle that much. Yes. Fascinating. Thank you for sharing. Bran shared something. That's excellent. Welcome back, Lynn. Thank you. I'm sorry for the wait. Let's not waste any more time. Could everyone please take a seat at one of the back tables? No problem. Excuse me, Ghost. How were they when I was gone? They were just perfect. Wonderful. She's so fucking weird. Sigh, another meeting over. So sad. Excuse me, Ghost. Need something, officer? From you? No. Do you need me? What? Don't worry about it. Here, put my number in your phone so you don't lose it. My name is Gersie. If you notice anything strange or ever feel unsafe, give me a call. Thanks, Gersie. I'll be keeping that in mind. And I'll be keeping special track of that group you're in. Take care. Same. Little do you know, she's as messed up as the rest of these dudes. Well, great. As if I didn't have enough things getting in the way of me and my babe. Now I gotta deal with the coppers breathing down my neck. Guess I better play it safe and not talk to him while she's hanging around. Boo. At least my school shopping for the week is all taken care of. I'm such a pro at this whole time management thing. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Stop right there. Are you talking to me? Yes, and hi. How in the world have I been living here for almost a year and not once seen you around? Hey, I don't know how to respond to that. With your name, obviously, I'm Ghost Chand. Gorgeous! I would not mind getting better acquainted with you, Chand. That's a hard no, but thanks. Why not? I know who you are. Seriously? Sure, I've got quite the reputation, but it's actually extended beyond that boarding school. I'm a friend of a friend, you could say. Still, that means someone's been blabbing on about me behind my back. And I'm good with that. The more people who know me, the better. Huh. Yeah, they clearly weren't exaggerating about your quirks. True, it's hard to overstate any of my qualities. Okay, right. I'm gonna be leaving now. Fine, go ahead. I've already found my future boyfriend anyway. Damn, I wish you all the luck in the world considering your taste. You're gonna need it. Thanks a bunch, though I don't need your luck. I bet. Sheesh, Chand, he'll see. He called out first. Alright, already enough time wasted. Let's find my mom. Now, should I try calling or just send a text? Ghost! Ah. Oops. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. Haha, Shiloh, what a surprise. Yeah, you were around after the meeting, so I was really happy to run into you here. I guess I got a little carried away. It's fine, it's fine. Thanks for understanding. You're the best. I do what I can. And I appreciate it. What are you doing now? Are you free? I'm kind of busy, honestly, with what I can help you. You just pointed out that you don't even know what it is. I don't mind. That's swell, Shiloh. It's a one-person job, though. Then I'll do it, and you can take a break. You deserve it, Ghost. I think you deserve a break more than me. Seriously, instead of following me around looking for a chance to do me a favor, how about you take a nap? You're so nice. I'm okay, really. And I'm okay, too. I am able to do stuff on my own. Sorry, I didn't mean to imply you weren't capable of taking care of yourself. You definitely can. I just want to be of use to you in some small way. Well, you think about how you frame things. Now, I need to go. Okay, I understand. If you change your mind, let me know. Sure. She's so frustrated. Myself. I'm pretty much as good as it gets. Is that the only one? I can only look at myself? Is there like... Oh, here we go. We don't know much about them. Jeremy King, Bae Pyun, I think that's how you say it. Everett Gray. If you guys want to look at these, you can. I'm just gonna look at Pran Taylor, Nate Lawson, and Shiloh Fields. What the? My phone is gone. Oh, I must have dropped it when I got surprised. I'm sure that little fact didn't slip past Shiloh. Knowing him, that's why he jumped out at me in the first place. At least it has a password, so he shouldn't be able to get into it. Damn it! He needs to get a life. I better still be able to find my boy. There's no time to lose. Oh, choose your guy. I guess we'll go to the classroom. Hello? Guess I'm alone here. Better look somewhere else. The hallway? Hey! What now? You're walking too fast. You need to get at a careful place when you're in the hallway or else. Haha, you're right. Hello, Nate. Hello, why are you in such a hurry? You'd better have a good reason. I'm trying to avoid running into Shiloh. Ha! Fine, good enough. That goblin is a monster. Glad you agree. Don't you dare do it again. I'll try. In that case, are you alright? Nobody's causing problems or anything? You know I can take care of anything at this school. Nah, I was just Shiloh. It was just Shiloh being Shiloh, unless you count that new police lady or something that's happening. I'd say that counts if she's done something. Her being here in general isn't worth mentioning. She told me she's gonna be watching our group. I'm aware. She told you too? No, I just know. Good for you. Okay, so I better be getting on now. I'll see you around. Take care. And for God's sake, follow the rules. You're a friend. I don't want you to have to die. Haha, yep, bye. Guess I'll search for my guy elsewhere. So we just find everyone? Hey! Hey! Wake up! What? You are asleep in the grass, and that's probably not good for your back, and also I wanted to talk to you. Sigh, you know that's a really dumb idea, right? If my tools were next to me, you could have been short an eye before I realized who it was. Haha, nice to see you too, Jeremy. There's nothing nice about this. Too bad. Yep, that's life. Misery. Isn't the ground too dirty for a boy like you? Not really. The school actually bothers to meet a high standard of upkeep, and most people don't come back here. That makes it better than pretty much anywhere else. Human filth is the vilest, or human filth, I think is what I was supposed to say, is the vilest of them all. Well, if that makes sense to you, it's pointless to argue against it. Everything is pointless. Alrighty, Mr. Doom and Gloom. If it'll make you feel better, I'll let you go back to sleep. And what will you do then? I'll leave. Really? Yes. What do you think I'll do? Something bad? I could have done that before waking you up. Maybe, but you're crazy. You could do something to get back at me for not talking to you right now. It's fine. I can't stay anyway. I'm in the middle of something. You're busy? With what? I'm looking for somebody. Who? It doesn't matter. Just go back to sleep and stop being a jelly, Jeremy. That does matter. You're one of the very few people in this horrid place who's clean. What if you get tainted by their germs? Well, I mean, if the opportunity presents itself, I'll kill him. I'd say, back away please, good sir. There won't be any tainting of me today. Okay then. I'll be able to tell if it happens, you know. Got it. I hear you. I'm gonna be going now. Have a nice rest. Whatever. Guess I'll search for my guy elsewhere. Bran, is that you? What in the world are you doing in here of all places? I wanted to see how long it would take for someone to notice I never left. Oh, please. I know you walked out with the rest of them. What's the real story? I forgot something. Haha, you're such a card. Did you find what you needed? Why do you care? 'Cause I'm gonna steal it if you didn't find it. Why do you think? I'm just curious. I would do that. I know, Pran. You're a freaking thief. That's the joke. Is the thing you forgot even actually yours? Yes, if I say something is mine, then it's mine. Okay, okay. Do you have it or not? That's none of your business. You're so difficult. Fine. Enjoy searching. I'm going. You're in a hurry to leave. Did you take a pencil when I wasn't looking? What? No! I don't want your lousy pencil. I don't believe you. Seriously, Pran, I only want to go because I'm searching too. I have somebody I want to see today. Did that just make things worse? I didn't mean it. Bye! Great. Phew. Guess I'll search for my new guy elsewhere. So that's where Pran is. Oh, hey, bae. Hello, Sugar Plum. Still working on the long trip back to the dorms, huh? Charming. I was held up by a teacher. You must know I don't take this long to make such little progress. It was a funny joke, though. Yes, it was truly the height of comedy peaks. Hopefully the journey back down from that won't take you long. Haha, I don't plan on leaving there anytime soon, so I'm not worried either way. Anyway, I'm glad you're still around and you haven't disappeared off to Demonland. True, I'll be here amongst your simple, precious kind for a while longer. I'm thrilled about it. You know, this is really weird with you being an actual monster and stuff. Perhaps, but is that honestly the strangest part of everything going on in the school? Well, got me there. Wonderful. Is that all? No, let me help you walk home, beautiful. Sure, see you. Such a shame that we're parting ways so soon. Don't worry, I will be seeing you. I could probably stand here for an hour and still see you as you very slowly walk away. Posy, your wit never ceases to amaze me. Yeah, it's pretty great. Of course, it isn't repetitive and obvious at all. You got it. Now shove off already. Ta-ta. I do hope you have fun with who you're looking for. What? How did you know? Lucky guess. Twinkle. Guess I'll search my guy elsewhere. I kind of love Bae. He's weird, but I love it. Aha! Everett, I'm so not surprised to see you're near the girls' dorm. What can I say? I'm an in-demand ladies' man. Please, you're obviously here hoping you'll run into me. Yeah, no. Okay, in all seriousness, what are you doing skulking around this place? Nothing. I was talking on the phone while walking. I've been wandering around everywhere. Wow! You must have had a lot to say to your mommy if you made it all the way here during that chat. I was talking with my mom, and pointing that out is not a fucking insult. I can be close to her if I goddamn wanna be. I get it. Chill. You know, I think that's super sweet of you to keep in touch with your family. Whatevs. I'm out of here. Be sure to watch where you're going. Fuck you. How rude. I'm just concerned that you'll walk into a wall or something. I don't need you to remind me, asshole. That doesn't mean you have to lash out. I care about you. Not that much. Sheesh. I know you're sad there are other men in my heart, but you really ought to stop letting it get to you so much. You have my friendship, and that should be enough. Good enough. Fuck off. Oh, so you don't want me around anymore? I guess that works too. Tell him I said hi. Aha! Yeah, I probably won't. Guess I'll search for my guy elsewhere. Sigh, I'm never gonna find my babe. Is something wrong, Ghost? Lynn! I've been looking for you forever! Oh? Did you stop by the nurse's office? No. Well, that's where I was. Wow, it makes so much sense when you put it like that. Aha, what do you need? I need you. For what? A lot of things. I'm sorry, what are you trying to say? Me? Why? 'Cause I don't want to be with those 6 psycho squares. Well, even so, you should still give your peers a chance. Who knows what could happen? You might meet someone else through time. Nothing interesting will come from spending your time with me. I don't do much. That sounds amazing. I am not in the mood to deal with that den of insanity. You're the only guy from the group who's worth his salt. We could I don't know, have a tea party. They don't have tea parties. I've never had a tea party. Neither have I. Sounds like an adventure to me. Alright. Woo! Just this once. It might be nice to take a break, but you'll have to deal with them at some point. We might be facing them at this point if they catch wind of us being together. I'm not worried. They understand I'm not a threat. Besides, between the two of us, we should be able to keep them in line. I like the way you think. This was definitely the right choice. I'm glad. Some endings come about from a combination of choices made throughout your playthrough. Because of that, loading on an older file or starting from the beginning is sometimes more helpful than this option. No. Take care. Okay, well, I guess I chose no one. I was like going through like, oh, I'll pick at the end. I guess you choose while you're talking to them. Got it. I'll play through again, and then I'll pick one of them, and then we'll go from there and see what happens. But that was XOXO Blood Droplets. We'll do more of the storylines the next time I play. If you like this video, please leave a like. If you know someone who would be interested in it, please share with them. That was a lot of reading. If you want more of this type of content, please subscribe. I will be uploading more things like this in the future. If you hated it, well, I don't know why you're still here. You don't have to be here. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. But anyway, hopefully I will see you guys next time. Bye!